Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here. Welcome back to Pertam and welcome back to Escaping the Desert. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're all good. Right, yeah, so things to do. It's been a crazy week for me. I've had stuff absolutely just come out of the blue and make me very busy. So it's good to be getting back into the game, albeit I need to get stuff sort of recorded and posted. After being quite ahead on this series, I've very much lost my up my sleeve videos. So yeah, we need to get this done. So anyway, what I want to do is, obviously I'm working here on the. Did I want to do that? I'm obviously working here on the mine, the iron mine. Now I was in two thoughts that I wasn't going to do any work on this. That basically, once the behemoth got built, which it's not far away from being mobile, I think I've got enough stuff built, manufactured back at base camp in order to build the axles. But I felt like if I did that today, then chances are I would get moving and this would just be forgotten and lost almost. And actually, I think it's quite a valuable asset to have. So I decided that before I do any more work on the behemoth, I was just going to spend a day here and do some stuff here, and so that's what I'm doing. Now, I didn't realise just how much of a slope this was on before I did that fly-in today. I mean, I was really struggling with the rover in here. It was just, yeah, it was real tricky. So yeah, so I'm basically going to have to replace everything because it is. Yeah, it's not straight. It's not flat. It's, yeah. Okay, hopefully there's some. I might just make some more of that. Yeah, so I've brought a few things over. Yeah, but basically we're going to redo everything. So yeah. So that's cool. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with that, and I think if I go with these, this sort here, need to do gravity. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, that's right. Okay. Why won't it go up? It's not what I want. It's not behaving. Why are we in so much trouble? Okay, if I go like that. See, that's sort of what I want. But see, now it's back again. Brr, doesn't matter. Okay. So is that pointing out? Yeah, I think that is. Because it's aligned to that grid, but it's aligned to gravity as well. So if I was to put that maybe up there, that's probably about where, because it's all going to dive off here, because you see there's actually a whole lot of iron up there. So yeah, I think I'll just use that as a bit of a guide, and then we probably want it like that, I feel, and we'll just keep doing that going back, and I'll probably come up through here maybe with miner, not sure, the drill ship I mean. So yeah, crazy week for me. It's just been all over the place. Oh, blast and damn. I'm halfway through recording special delivery, and I've had to put that on hold so that I can get this one done first. I just went away for 5 minutes, and then that turned into 10 minutes, turned into an hour, turned into an evening, turned into 2 days, turned into a weekend. It's like, oh, just, yeah, it's just been crazy. Life has been nuts just lately. Yeah, so it is what it is. So what I want to do is just continue to get this outside, and yeah, I think just, yeah, I might have to temporarily replace this so I have some working space. So that's okay. Yeah, actually just leave that with me, and I might even go and get that. Oh, actually, yeah, I know what I'll do. What we'll do is we'll bring the platform over, the aerial work platform. Let's just get rid of this as well. So yeah, that's been a thing as well, which I sort of need to probably touch on. Turn that on. Did I turn that on? No, it's still off. On. Base camp. Yeah, what a fantastic reaction to the aerial work platform. Which is, oh, there it is there. Control. Why can't I control that? Ugh. Is it because of range? No. Okay, what about the range on this? Should be right. How far away is it? No, it's not far. Remote access. Oh, did I do control before? I might have done control. So I was already in control. Wow. Okay. Yes. Right. Fantastic. Actually, just before I go, I should probably try and see if I can fill up with just a little bit more stuff. So you can see there what I've manufactured. Now I was just actually thinking I should bring those and some of them. That's maybe some of them they're quite light. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Right. That. Yeah, so the response to this work platform on the Steam Workshop is been quite humbling, to be honest. You know, I posted it on there just like I do all my blueprints. And yeah, I wake up the next morning and it's on the front page. It's the first time I've ever had one of my Space Engineers blueprints on the front page. I have in City Skylines had a map on the front page, but yeah, for Space Engineers, and yeah, I mean that only gets there by people clicking on it, looking at it, clicking the like, subscribing, all those sorts of things. So thank you to everybody that did that, and there was lots of you. And I feel like it's quite random in a way, because I've had lots of ships and rovers and things that I've published. But I'm so glad it was this one, because when I built this, it wasn't anything special, but I just felt like it was going to be one of my favourites, and it is one of my favourites. It's in there with the shuttle from Never Surrender, the Mars rover, the grapefruit drone from Hephaestus Prime, and I think there was another one that was my sort of favourite. Yeah, so you know, because I've got a lot of blueprints on there now. So yeah, but this is up there. So that's real cool. So just again, thanks everybody, and I know that that's also converted into YouTube subscriptions as well, and there has been a noticeable increase with this series especially. So just once again, welcome everybody that's new and everybody that's been hanging around for a while. Thanks for hanging around. Right, just see if I can actually get this unknown signal while we're passing. Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. Now, I'm gonna have to back up a bit. I don't think I've got oh, there we go. I don't think I've got a camera underneath this actually. Now, some of the feedback that came from the aerial platform across across different platforms was just about the mag plates. I'm just sort of guessing here that this is where I want to be. Oh, okay, maybe up and down. Yeah. There was just suggestions that I should, oh, that's good, I heard it click. There was just suggestions that I should put one on the back so that I could back up to things, or even on the sides attached to the batteries, so I could back up and sort of attach to things. I did actually try that. I did try that when I first built it. I did it off camera. I put some interior, those cylindrical interior blocks, and put a couple of mag plates on the back, and I just thought it looked ugly. It looked horrendous, and really I don't feel like I need them, because I'm quite happy it's got, I mean, look, it's got an hour just hovering, so there's plenty of time for it to hover, of charge time. Let's just make sure we don't crash into anything. Actually, I'll tell you what, I could probably get out of this view and be in this view now. Yeah, there we go. That way, and back, and down. Yeah, so that's, if anybody wants to put mag plates on, by all means go for it. But I felt like I just didn't really need them, so I didn't. And I did try. The other thing is I did try a ladder on here as well, and that didn't. Whoops! Just press. Oh, okay. Well, we're down. Okay. And the other thing is, actually, just let me sort this out. Okay. For some reason I'm squatting. We'll come back to that. Yeah. And even though, because getting on the back can be tricky, if you haven't got something to hook up to, but you can actually jump on from the side. He says as he can't do it, because it normally lets you do it. Oh yeah, see, there we go. So you can actually jump on from that side. Of course, you're going to fall off on that side as well. But yeah, so that's the thing. I'll just press that button again. So yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, where was I? So yeah, so that's that. So yeah, awesome little thing. Thanks everybody for your support with that. And let's get into putting this in, and also moving these towers and putting, I think, a sail shade thing over as well. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, no idea how I'm going to edit that. We'll let future Warrington worry about that. Okay, so, but it's all come together quite well. We'll get this happening first, because it's just me, or is there very little sound? No, there's plenty of sound. Yeah, that's what I want. So I'm going to go with a piston with a drill on the end instead of a sort of conveyor collector type setup, I think. So I'm just going to sort of make sure that that won't matter too much. Just make sure that it all sort of fits. So we need 2 blocks for the piston, which is nothing to stop us actually putting those on now. Okay, so that should be fine. Yeah, so quite sort of an extensive build period, and my game did crash, so there were certain elements of it that I did twice as well, so that's a bit of annoyance. I don't think there's anything particularly terminal. I was actually trying to use Future Wellington to record some stuff, and it's just not working, which I think might be to do with just the way that I've set the game up, so I'm not particularly concerned. It's a bit of a shame, but yeah, even though I've got the capability to use the second computer, I very seldom do it. Because, I mean, when the builds get complex with all the subgrids, that just causes no end of troubles. Oh, it's a grinder. I was just about to say, are you going to work? No, you're not, because you're not. Yeah, so, you know, Ares Colony, it was pretty much a write-off. Even Hephaestus Prime towards the end there was the same sort of thing. I want to get this done so I can get some nice stone into the refinery and make some concrete. So that's the reason for all this. Yeah, so it's a bit of a shame Future Wellington can't join me more often, but it is what it is, and yeah, he doesn't seem to like the fact that we've got different ore patterns or maps. I think that could be something to do. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's to do with it. We'll get this happening, and then we'll head outside. So we need to put that on there. And I'm already thinking ahead to next time, because this is a bit of a I wouldn't say filler episode, but it's kind of a filler episode. As I said earlier, just from the perspective that if I don't do this now, I won't do it. So, yeah. So we've got a advanced assembler down there, just a basic refinery, because I think power is a bit of an issue. And then, yeah, the nice big cargo container there. And all that's all empty, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Yeah. So I'm actually going to take some of those out of there. That'll do. So I don't need those extra 100. And come on. Yes, that one finished. So now I don't have to go down this hole again. Okay, and I'll tell you what, we should also get. Yeah, I know what we should get. So get all of that stuff. Plus a control panel. And I'm just going to go for a very basic one. Cannot withdraw construction. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Surely it's done them by now. There we go. Okay. You can just go. Oh. put it there, and we can put a thing on once I get that welded up. Okay, we'll just put that in there, I think. I think that would be sufficient. Or do we actually just go with a plate? Safety first. Okay. So we have... Cool. Probably light is another thing. Oh, I'll come back to that. Right. So let's just quickly piston mine. And just take those off of there. Don't need you on there. And yeah, they're all fine. Where is the drill? Okay, that's good. Right, so we want... Oh, I know what I need to do. Oh, needed to put the piston on. And that's all welded up, definitely. Okay, so that's good. Right, so we probably want drill, start, stop, piston, retract, extend, and that will probably do for now. Yeah, and that piston we need to slow down. So if we go 0.1 should be fine. Which, yeah, I've just turned that on, so I better get the drill going. Okay, that's good. Let's just get a light. And that can go to the edge. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Oh, that makes a big difference in here, actually. Very good. Okay, so let's just check that that is actually getting stuff to where it needs to go. It's in the basic refinery. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, power. Batteries are probably running out, but that's okay. Oh, it's actually recharging. Okay, that's good. I guess because the assembler's not doing anything. Okay, so that's good. Right. Let us grab the driller ship. So yeah, I just that's that in there. Now I'm thinking that I will maybe put some a toilet and just some real basic, like a camp. I'm talking camp, not a base camp. That's what we're looking for. Oh, we should probably have somewhere to dock. In the future one, I don't worry about that. Let's just get drilling. So it was certainly a bit of effort to do this, but I think worth it because yeah, I think it was pretty rough and ready before. Now the question is, will stuff go where it's meant to go? Sort of, not quite. That's working a treat for the iron at least. And we are, can't see. Whoa! Oh, whoops. Okay. We can recover. We can recover. Just roly-poly down the hill. Oh, let's just try and get a better view. Oh. Yep. Ugh, no worries. I wasn't concerned. Ooh. Okay, let's just have a look at keep an eye on our electronic gimbal thing. Ah, okay. We're all intact, that's fine. It's, if I'm honest, that's not the first time that's happened. Good to get some more room in here so I could see. Surely I can. Don't know why that was being so annoying. Oh, okay, move it back up. Yeah, that's probably the problem. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll leave this with me for a little bit, and yeah, I'll just get some stone and iron in the container, and yeah, go from there. Alright, so that's all looking pretty good. So there's sort of a vein up through there. So I came from underneath, but I'll probably actually be best to attack it from in here next time. But that's good. So that all goes down into there. So that all works out. And I can not get stuck. That's also good. Turn you off. That's good. And let's have a look in here. Just me, or am I squatted? Okay. Lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Okay, what about the rover? Okay, it hasn't gone into the rover, so that's good. That's very good. So we could load that up potentially. Look, there's just heaps of it. I'll probably take all that stuff back. Okay, we'll sort that out later anyway. We're still using it, so that's good. Okay, yeah, and I think there's things I can do in here to make this a little bit nicer. Maybe here's where I'll sort of put a landing pad type setup. It doesn't want to be connected actually, so that's the thing. Okay, yeah, and I was thinking that this could actually, if we got rid of you and you, and went more like, that, and yeah, maybe put like those, I think like that. Or do these? I think they would be better like that, and we can do stuff. We can do stuff with that. And in fact, what I could do is if I just out, if I was to put one in there. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, it's all pretty grey and rust, you know, sort of rusty, but I'm happy with that. So why are we not getting into your enough? I've already got heaps of them. Okay. Let's just produce some more of those. Hopefully we'll find some iron somewhere. Yes, we will. Slowly. Okay, it's not finding it. Ugh. This is just something that's been happening, I feel, with the assemblers. They're not dragging stuff. Okay. Anyway, so we do that like that, and then down here we could put like something like that. I think so. So that's doing its thing. Right, so that's cool. We'll come back to that. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I can do some stuff there. It'll work. Now, you're linked underneath the ground. Oh, we haven't. I haven't shown you around here. So, as you can see, just about night time, so it was a bit of a long stint doing that. Oh, that was the unknown signals, one about 500 meters away. Just a bit of panic there. Depleted in 52 minutes. Okay, but that's alright. It'll still just sort of chug. Yeah, so two wind turbines permanent in there. We've got the connection there for whatever. And yeah, so I'll put a cover. So I've left that in there to sort of put a cover on. Let's just see if this stuff's done. It's not. Oh, that's because it would be doing all of those. So if we swap it around, it will be fine. Because we need construction components, yeah. Okay, so what do we need for the terms? 45 canvas. So I brought canvas with me. So if I grab 100 of those. Yes. Oh, look, there's 100 there. Fantastic. And the other thing was construction components. Okay, so hopefully they're coming. Let's just change you to, I think that dusty colour there. Do I have any metal on? Yes, I did. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that this could sort of go down on here, sort of to cover the entranceway. It's hard getting the attach points on this thing. So if we go like that, that's not right, is it? Because it needs to come down. Okay, let's just sneak across there. We go like. Where do we want it? We want it straight above, so that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be that one there. So we've already got one there. Oh, we're going from underneath. One, oh, in there, and then we should be able to put that on. So I'm thinking. Oh, I must have pressed T by accident, because... Okay, so that's what we want, but we want it down, like... Or do we want it there? Actually, we could probably just put it there, might be easier. Yeah, if we did that... Oh, it's transparent in the build thing. Can't see it. There we go. Okay, then we could put... We could put another one. Tell you what, if we move it over one. If we move it over one, so to there. Like that. we will be able to put one just in there. That'll work. And a flat one. So, like, I mean, we could even do like, oh, hang on, not that one, that one, that one, not that one. Well, we could do that, but then the thing's in the way. That one there. And it would have to go up on. Yeah, well, let's just move this. It's a bit heavy. Why was that dragging? It's as though those wheels were locked. Anywho, right. So let's put. Can we connect onto that? No. So it really wants to go on there. How do we do that? How do we do that? Guess we just put this up. Oh, it's 4. Drat. It would have been so good if it tied off there. I mean, I can still do it. That'll be why I was having so much trouble. So, yeah, like that, I'm thinking. Put you back. Now, you didn't see it on camera, but I have actually had this blow up its guns by trying to, because of the collision box. Yeah, it's alright, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, there we're locked. What was it? Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I'll bring this forward. It's the easiest thing to do. It's the easiest thing to do. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright, we'll leave this with me, and I'll put the poles in and stuff like that too. Okay, so I'll quickly show you around, and then I think we'll call it a day. So, I put the toilet in here, rusty toilet, but anyway, and started to put some stuff in here, but really not a lot. I need to pull the pin on this, I need to get it edited and uploaded, all that sort of thing. But yeah, I did some more tarps. Yeah, it really is a shame that there's not like some half ones, like a 2x3 or something. Yeah, I mean, it sort of protects from the sun and the wind, I guess. And there's not much rain around here, so it's I guess that's fine. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I like these tarpaulins. Just wondering whether I put one across there, but I don't think so. I think I leave it as is. I mean, I wouldn't be able to because there's actually a rail there that's in the way. Yeah, they're not perfect just with the collisions and how they're set up, and but you know, they are what they are. That's they're cool. So yeah, I might even do a little bit of voxel hands and put some grass and stuff in some of these gaps and things. But yeah, I mean, that's a big improvement on what it was originally, and as I showed you before, there's heaps of iron, very accessible. So that's just something we can work on there, and yeah, so that's just chugging away. And yeah, this it's got dark obviously, and we're still just doing some bits and pieces. So yeah, what I'll do is off camera, I'll just do some more stuff. You know, just put some cargo containers around the place, a seat here or there or everywhere, and yeah, that'll be that. I'll load everything up, and yeah, next time I think we'll start here and I'll show you what I've done, and then we will head back to the base, which is over in... Where is it? Surely there's an antenna somewhere. Oh, no, because the aerial web platform's here. Anyway, it's over there somewhere. Yeah, and we'll go back and we'll do some serious work on the behemoth and hopefully get that mobile. That's the plan. Okay, stand by. Let me just get my camera out. Actually, I'll put the camera over here. And, oh, can I just... Yes, there we go. Oh, come on. Hey, oi, what are you doing? Get over here. Oh, gosh. There we go. Alright, so thanks everybody for watching today. Hope you did enjoy today's episode and can join me again next time when, as I say, we'll hopefully have a look around at this finished place. Oh, lights off. Makes no difference. And then, yeah, we'll head over and we'll deal with the behemoth. So that'll be fun. So until next time, as always, stay safe out there, everybody. Have a good one.